For more than 35 years, Atlanta tunes in to Money Talks. For more information on 401ks, mortgages, retirement, and investment strategies, tune in and listen to Money Talks hosted by Hensler Financial, airing Saturdays, 10 a.m. on AM 920 The Answer.
From the Hensler Financial Studio, welcome to the Gwinnett Daily Post podcast. Today is Wednesday, April 12th, and happy 36th birthday to Panic at the Disco singer Brendan Urie. I'm Bruce Jenkins, and here are your top stories presented by Peggy Slappy Properties. A former Atlanta Hawks player was arrested in Duluth for speeding and reckless driving. Gwinnett Police are seeking information on the robber of a Norcross area gas station. And the Gwinnett Stripers will have a special giveaway as part of baseball's annual celebration of Jackie Robinson. Plus, Leah McGrath of Ingalls Markets join us to talk about the pros and cons of fasting. We'll have all of this and more on the Gwinnett Daily Post podcast.
Breaking news. This is the best time to buy a home. Many experts are saying to act now. Here's Peggy from Peggy Slappy Properties with more.
Historically, your home or real estate investments are the best and safest ways to create generational wealth. Traditionally, the housing market outperforms stocks, bonds, crypto, and other common investments. Don't miss out on your best investment, your home. Let us help you navigate your home buying journey. Call today at 770-271-5555 or find us online at psponline.com. Enriching lives one story at a time for over 40 years and counting.
We sat down with Lauren Livesay and Colin Cappy, second-generation employees at Mall of Georgia Chrysler Dodge Jeep, to talk about their great customers both here in Gwinnett and across the country.
Well, one of my neighbors bought all his cars from us, and when I see him in the morning, I give him a good wave, and I'm very thankful for that. And he continues to want to purchase vehicles from us because of the good experiences he's had.
We have people from out of state that will come back that have been buying cars from us for years that'll drive on in or fly on in, trade in their car, get a new one, and leave. And we have some that are just loyal customers that have been with us for 28, 29 years. But then we have the ones, we have a very big online presence. We've been getting a lot of product, and we've been shipping them out all over the United States.
Mall of Georgia Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Go see them on the lot at 4345 Buford Drive in Buford, or go online and find them at mallofgeorgachrysler-dodge-jeep.com.
Former Atlanta Hawks player Brandon Goodwin was arrested on April 5th for speeding and reckless driving in Duluth. According to a police report, Goodwin was driving more than 100 miles an hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. A police officer used LIDAR to confirm Goodwin was traveling 113 miles an hour at one point. Goodwin, who played guard for the Hawks and also the Cavaliers last season, was released on bond the same day. Goodwin led Norcross High School to a state championship in basketball during the 2012-2013 season, earning him the Daily Post Player of the Year award. The Georgia State Patrol is investigating an accident involving a Gwinnett County police officer which resulted in the death of a Lawrenceville man in unincorporated Norcross over the weekend. Police say Ramon Perez was walking on Brook Hollow Parkway near Mitchell Road at 3:30 a.m. on Sunday when a West Precinct officer came down Brook Hollow in his vehicle and hit Perez. Following the collision, the officer immediately began to render aid. The pedestrian later died as a result of his injuries. Georgia State Patrol was requesting to investigate the collision. The GCPD Accident Investigation Unit responded to assist. Gwinnett Police have not released the officer's name, but they did say he sustained a minor injury in the accident. Gwinnett County Police are seeking the public's help in identifying a suspect who robbed a gas station near Norcross on February 13th. According to Corporal Ryan Winterweedle, the suspect demanded money from the cashier and displayed a silver and black handgun. When the cashier began to comply, a scuffle broke out and the suspect fled the scene with cash in hand. The victim described the suspect as wearing a black hoodie, dark ski mask, blue latex gloves, blue socks, and dark sandals. Police have obtained security footage but need help in identifying the suspect. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact detectives or Crime Stoppers.
Maybe tomorrow we'll all wear 42. That way they won't tell us apart.
The Gwinnett Stripers are hosting their first 6-game homestand of the season from this week, featuring a series against the Memphis Redbirds. The homestand started with an education day on Tuesday and continued with Faith and Family Night on Friday and a giveaway of Atlanta Black Crackers t-shirt on Saturday as part of Jackie Robinson Day festivities. The Atlanta Black Crackers were a professional baseball team of black players in early to mid-20th century before Jackie Robinson broke the MLB's color barrier. Baseball teams across the majors and minors will celebrate Robinson's legacy this weekend. All major league players will even wear his famed number 42, which has been retired throughout MLB. The other special promotions at Coolray Field include Wet Nose Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, and Sunday Fun Day. Single game tickets are available for purchase on GoStripers.com/tickets.
Why talk to Tom M. Wages Funeral Home Service today? You remove the financial and emotional stress from your loved ones. On the worst day of their lives, your family doesn't need to add financial stress to the pain of loss. You protect them. A pre-funded, pre-arranged funeral allows your family to grieve and mourn without the worry of how to pay. Plus, the peace of mind you have knowing everything is taken care of is priceless. Don't leave the worry and stress to your loved ones. Take care of your funeral prearrangements now. Let the family service professionals at Tom M. Wages in Snellville or Lawrenceville help you. Call Tom M. Wages today at 770-978-3200 or email jim@wagesfuneralhome.com. Tom M. Wages, the most respected and requested funeral home in Gwinnett County.
The Gwinnett Daily Post is giving away a free 4-pack of tickets to Disney on Ice September 22nd. For your chance to win, call in to 404-997-8655. That number is 404-997-8655 for your chance to win a free 4-pack of tickets to Disney on Ice September 22nd at the State Farm Arena. Gwinnett County Solid Waste Management, in a partnership with Gwinnett Clean and Beautiful, bring you the annual Earth Day event April 22nd from 9 a.m. to noon at Coolray Field in Lawrenceville. Residents will have the opportunity to drop off items that are typically more difficult to recycle, such as electronics, latex and oil-based paints, clothing, sneakers, and tires. Paper shredding will also be available. For more information, please head over to GwinnettCounty.com. Earth Day at Coolray Field, April 22nd from 9 a.m. until noon.
Stay connected with your community and honor those who have passed with the latest obituaries from Gwinnett County, Georgia. Brought to you by Tom Wages Funeral Home, providing compassionate care and support during life's most difficult moments. Today we honor Martin Zuber, Marianne Patton, and Gaynell Rife. Tune in for the latest updates on the Gwinnett Daily Post podcast.
An area quarterback is committed to the Furman Paladins. Here is community reporter Matt Golden with more.
Multi-talented Hebron Christian quarterback Gavin Hall committed recently to the Furman University football program. The 5'11", 185 junior could play quarterback, running back, or receiver at the next level and was a top target of the military academies for his dual threat skills and high academics. He was a first-team All-County selection by the Daily Post and the Touchdown Club of Atlanta, as well as a first-team All-State selection in Class AAA after rushing for 2,547 yards and 32 touchdowns and throwing 1,790 yards and 18 touchdowns in 2022. For more on this story, please go to GwinnettPrepSports.com. For the Gwinnett Daily Post podcast, I'm Matt Golden.
The Duluth Food Pantry in Georgia has received funding and food donations from 2 organizations, the Atlanta Community Food Bank and Humanity First USA. After 2 years of support from the Atlanta Community Food Bank, Humanity First USA has provided funding to help the food pantry acquire a warehouse and support approximately 100 families per month. The food pantry operates on an appointment-based system, and the Duluth volunteers have served over 25,000 individuals in their drive-through operation. The pantry is planning to work with the Atlanta Community Food Bank again in the near future. Burnett Elementary School in Sewanee, Georgia, has been chosen as one of 7 schools to receive a School Crashers grant from the Georgia United Foundation in partnership with Georgia United Credit Union. School Crashers is a community service program that offers accredited K-12 schools in Georgia the opportunity to apply for a school facility makeover. The program aims to improve the learning environment for students, faculty, and staff. Burnett Elementary was chosen after submitting an application which included a photograph and an essay explaining why their school should receive the makeover. The improvements to be made include a sensory room to help students with various learning disabilities. The School Crashers program has positively impacted over 43,000 children in 63 schools in the past 9 years, with improvements valued at more than $1.8 million. And now, Leah McGrath from Ingalls Markets joins the show to answer our questions about fasting.
Hi, this is Leah McGrath. I'm the corporate dietitian for Ingalls Markets, and I'm here to answer your food and nutrition questions. You can write to me through the Ingalls Markets website at ingalls-markets.com, and then click on the Wellness tab, and you can find exactly where you can send me a question. So here's a question I got recently.
All right, so today's question is about fasting. I want to know what you think about fasting, and what do you think about fasting for weight loss?
Well, fasting is really nothing new. It's been really a part of our culture, especially different religions throughout history. There have been some type of incentive, I wouldn't want to say incentive, but encouragement to fast as a religious observation or a cultural observation. But nowadays, fasting has totally gone away from religion and really been focused on more about, we'll say, health, but in reality, it's probably more about weight loss. Although some people may say that they're fasting to maybe improve their metabolic targets, their cholesterol, their blood sugar, something like that. So I'll first talk about the types of different fasting, and then I'll tell you the pros and cons. So like you mentioned, there can be fasting maybe for, so you limit your eating window to a certain amount of time during the day. So you say, I'm not going to eat before this time in the morning, and I'm not going to eat after this time at night. So maybe your eating window is from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m., or it's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., something like that. But you sort of establish this firm eating window, and then before or after that window, you may only consume beverages that are non-caloric, like black coffee or tea or non-caloric sodas, diet sodas. So that's one type of fasting. And then there's a type of fasting that is maybe somebody who fasts every other day, and they eat normally on or whatever they want on the days that they're not fasting. There is also types of fasting where maybe people eat a normal amount of calories on one day and then half as much the next day. Or there's types of fasting where people may eat 5 days a week normally, and then 2 days a week they may significantly reduce their calories or not eat entirely. So those are the different types of fasting. So fasting can look a lot different depending on who's doing it and what kind of fasting you decide to do. Now, the pros of fasting would be that if you're a grazer, if you're the type of person who likes to, eat all day long, you always have something at your desk, you always have something in the car with you to eat, you're in and out of the refrigerator or the cupboard or the pantry all day long, just taking little nibbles of stuff, and those calories add up. If you have an established eating window, this may make you more disciplined about not grazing and snacking continuously and getting more calories than you need. Or if you're the type of person who is sort of a mindless eater, you're eating while you're watching TV, or you're binging on Netflix or something, or movie, this may make you more conscious of what you're eating and when you're eating. So there may be some benefits to that. Overall, what we see happening is that people may start to lose weight because ultimately you're decreasing the amount of calories that you eat. If you stop snacking or you're eating less, basically. So those are some of the pros, and some of the cons would be that if you're not getting in enough calories, then it may make you feel lightheaded or sluggish or kind of brain foggy, or you might have a hard time concentrating because you're basically just not getting enough calories. It may make it dangerous to operate heavy equipment or drive a car or work out because you just don't have the number of calories that you need to do those things. If you were pregnant or a nursing mom, you definitely wouldn't want to fast because you need those calories for the fetus if you're pregnant, or to produce human milk if you're breastfeeding. So you wouldn't want to do fasting in those situations. Certain medications, if your doctor has prescribed medications for you that are meant to be taken with food, there's a reason they're meant to be taken with food. So you wouldn't want to fast and take certain medications on an empty stomach. So you want to definitely make sure you talk to your physician about that. And then if you have type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes and are on insulin, that's very carefully calibrated to the carbohydrates that you're eating and the meals that you're eating. And it could actually be very dangerous. You could end up in the hospital if you were taking insulin and not getting the carbohydrates and the meals that you need. So there are definitely some pros and definitely some cons to fasting. Overall, probably the best message is if you're considering fasting as a form of weight loss, please talk to your family physician about that and make sure it's safe for you in consideration of your health situation and what medications you're on. Thanks for listening to Ask the Dietitian with Leah McGrath, the Ingalls dietitian. And if you have nutrition questions or food questions that you want answered, be sure and go to the Ingalls website at ingalls-markets.com and click on the Wellness tab. And you can send me your question and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Are you interested in working in a nationally recognized school system? See what your career can be at Gwinnett County Public Schools Educator Connect Career Fair, April 19th. This engaging event allows you to meet with leadership and learn how you can shine with our award-winning school district. Administrators from participating schools will be hiring in multiple subject fields for the 2023-2024 school year. You must hold certification by July of 2023. Register to attend at gcpsjobs.com/educatorconnect. Interview times will be April 19th from noon to 2 p.m. The GCPS Educator Connect Career Fair. Come join Georgia's biggest and best. The City of Lawrenceville welcomes back DTL Happenings, the free pop-up event series dedicated to building community through engaging experiences. Join us for an invigorating evening of yoga at the Lawrenceville Lawn with Performance Power Yoga on April 20th at 6 p.m. Open to everyone, whether you're an experienced yogi or a beginner. You'll leave feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the day. For more information, please visit downtownlawrencevilleGA.com. DTL Happening Yoga on the Lawn, April 20th, 2023, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Lawrenceville Lawn.
It is all about the championship.
Feel the intensity of Monster Energy AMA Supercross.
Takedown, it's time to bring the action.
Emotions run high as the world's best motocross riders leave it all on the track. Get a front row seat to the sport's most intense racing, heated rivalries, and the season-long battle for Super Motocross World Championship points. See the world's best racers compete in Monster Energy Supercross at Atlanta Motor Speedway April 15th. Brought to you locally by Durham Town.
The Marietta Daily Journal and Gwinnett Daily Post is giving away a family 4-pack of Monster Energy AMA Supercross tickets at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Call 404-277-5189 for your chance to win 4 tickets to see Supercross.
Thanks again for listening to today's Gwinnett Daily Post podcast. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and be sure to share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. Add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or your Google Home Briefing and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group, Darren Sutherland, executive producer. Jacob Sutherland, director. Producers Jason Gentarola and Matt Golden. And Jinrei Zhang, video producer. All rights reserved.
Cookie cutters are for the kitchen, not your wallet. You don't have to settle for generic. Our advisors go beyond customizing your portfolio. We match your investments to the financial plan we design around you, your goals, your time horizon, when we design a plan around you. Learn about our integrated approach to wealth. Contact the experts at Hensler Financial, 770-429-9166, or hensler.com, HENSSLER.com. For more than 35 years, Atlanta has been tuning in to Money Talks, your trusted resource for your money, your future, your life. Every week, our financial experts answer your questions on personal finances, stocks, or the economy. The Money Talks hosts take an in-depth look at a variety of money and financial matters, including 401ks, mortgages, retirement, and investment strategies. Tune in and listen to Money Talks, hosted by Hensler Financial, airing Saturdays 10 a.m. on AM 920, The Answer.